So here I'm going to show you how to share information with your students through Google Classroom. So up here you'll see there's a stream and there's classwork. These two tabs are how you are going to get information to your students. The stream is this kind of home page that you see right when you log on. It's like your feed. And then classwork is kind of a sub page where you can create specific assignments. I use the assignment page for when I want students to respond to me. So when I want them to submit something or write something or submit a progress image of their artwork. The stream is where I share, and this is personal preference. You can make an assignment or in the stream, however you want to get the information to your students. I just find that this way it's a little less confusing. When students see an assignment, they know that they need to respond to it. So in the stream, let's say I want to share some references to draw from, maybe some handouts, or just some pictures or images of past years examples for a project that you're doing with the class. So I just click right here in the stream on share something with the class. And again, in this one, I'm not expecting the students to respond back to me. I'm just sharing information with them. So the first thing I do is right over here on the left on this drop down, whoops, wrong way, I can pick whatever classes I want to share this information with. So if I wanted to share this with every single class, I would just go ahead and click every single class. In this case, we're just going to share it to this class. So you can type a little something. Let's say I'm uploading some photo references that I'm offering the students to draw from. So I'm going to say attached are some photo references for the still life project. Please screenshot the image you are going to draw from and print on a high quality printer. You don't always have to have the students print their own. I usually print their photo references for them if I'm doing an assignment that has photo references, but sometimes they do have access to a good printer and they might want to print it out their way, which is fine. And then if you want to attach something, you just go down here to attach. You can either select from your computer, which would be this one, or you would select from your Google Drive. So it all depends where you are selecting from. This would be YouTube if you wanted to include a YouTube link, and this would be just any link that you wanted it to include. If you wanted to link maybe to a museum website or something, you could do that. So let's say I'm going to attach some images. I just go to select files from my device. And all right, so these are visual journal worksheets. Let's see, maybe I want to do cups and marshmallows. These are images. Okay, so say I wanted them to draw from these images. I might just select all of them. I'm holding down my shift key, hitting select, and then going to open. And right here, it is going to upload all of these references for the students to draw from and attach it right there in my stream. So they can never lose their photo references. They're always right there for them. You don't have to run and print things a million times. So, oops, forgot to hit upload. That's important. So you hit upload, and it's going to upload all of this. And it goes pretty quick. And then I just hit post right here. And that just went to whichever classes I wanted to share that information with. If you wanted to add like your handouts or a link to a video on YouTube, same thing. Let's try, say I want to link them to a specific site. So I'm going to find the Metropolitan Museum of Art, say, website. And I'm just going to copy that link Control C, and then I'm going to go back to my class and Control V, copy that link, add that link. Please visit the website below. And find a painting to inspire our next pointillism project. Okay. Period. Whatever you want to put. And then you just hit post. Same thing. Okay, so now let's say I want the students to respond to me. If I want them to submit something, then I would go up here to classwork, hit create, right here, create an assignment, title whatever you want the assignment to be. Perhaps you want them to submit a sketch or still life. Okay, and then instructions, please upload a photo of your sketch for the upcoming still life assignment. This way you are getting all of their planning and everything and not just the finished product. And I find that because they're just taking a photo of it, number one, they always have it, and number two, they're not losing it. And it's just easier to keep track of. Okay, and it's easier for you to grade, and you can take a few days. You're not taking their sketch, which they might need the next day, but you didn't necessarily get a chance to grade it. It's all saved there. You can get to it when you can, and it's really cool. You can grade stuff like, from home if you don't even have the stuff with you. Or sometimes I'll be sitting, waiting in the doctor's office doing some grading. And as long as I have my computer, their work is always with me, which is very convenient. All right, so then I can change the points here. Whatever you want the points to be, you decide. You change the due date, whatever you want your due date to be, you just type it right in. And then, topic, if you want to add a topic, you can. And if you wanted to create a rubric, you could do that right there as well. And then you just hit assign. And then that goes through and the students see that as an assignment and they know that they need to respond to it, and they see the due date, so they know when they need to respond by. And all they do is they snap a picture of their project and they do the same thing we just did and save it as an attachment. So that is how you create assignments in Google Classroom. It's really very, very simple. You can attach so many things if you have, last year's assignment, like examples of great projects that you want everybody to see, or you found a great video on YouTube demonstrating the assignment or demonstrating the technique. You can upload that right there. And then I also like that when I save everything before I do the assignment, if I want to project that video that I found, I don't have to go searching for it again. I know all I have to do is connect my LCD cord to my computer, and I just go right to Google Classroom, and then I go to whatever it is that I posted. Like, say I wanted to show them the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's right there on the class page. It's just so much more organized than shuffling through all of your files down here. You know that you can just go right to your Google Classroom page, and anything you might want to show, even if it's for the moment, it's right there, nice and organized.